It appears as though Tesla is somewhat bowing to investor pressure and maybe other pressures to advertise. Now, the truth is Tesla do some advertising, some limited advertising right now already in China, but nowhere else. However, Tesla are about to change course for the first time in their history, and I'm a little bit surprised with this decision. Is it the wrong decision? Well, let me know what you think. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. My name is Sam Evans. And I did place an order for a Tesla Cybertruck within a matter of minutes of the reveal. We now know more information about the Cybertruck, the production numbers, the price approximately, expensive. If you want to see the information about that, I'll put a link in the description to that video. Tesla have chosen to advertise. I've never done this before in history, except for, like I said, a little bit in China, which is hasn't really been a major marketing campaign or anything like that, but some sort of limited social media type advertising and some other little things here and there, promotions here and there, but nothing big. However, they're changing course now. Now, the reality is here that Elon Musk has for years resisted the idea of advertising Tesla's cars, and for good reason. I really like the reasoning behind it. He tweeted in 2019, "I hate advertising. We use that money to make the product great." So to me, fundamentally, that makes sense. I would prefer, if I'm going to buy a product or invest in a company, they invest in the product and not the marketing of that product, unless they have to. Unless they have to, here's the key word. Maybe Tesla have decided that to sell the numbers they need to sell, the quantity they need to sell, they need to advertise. And I think this makes sense. If you think about it, the media are advertising for them right now. A very large degree. The media is advertised for Tesla. A lot of that advertising is just bogus nonsense. This car went up in flames. This Tesla recall for 1 million vehicles in China, which wasn't really a recall. It was just a feature ad. All this kind of stuff. It's really false advertising. So it would be good maybe to some degree for Tesla to set the record straight, to try to maybe educate people on some of this stuff. Now, it's probably hard to educate people. Maybe the easier thing is simply to promote the product. And then when people get into the car themselves, you get them into a test drive, and then the product sells itself. So what Tesla plan on doing is seeing if it works. They're not going to stick with it if it doesn't work. Musk said it was ironic that as CEO of Tesla, he now owns Twitter. And the social media platform is highly dependent on ads and will soon be led by advertising veteran Linda Yaccarino, who Musk hired last week himself. He said, "So I guess I should say advertising is awesome and everyone should do it." He made those comments, by the way, at Tesla's annual shareholder meeting within the last day in Austin, Texas. He said, "We will try out a little advertising and see how it goes." I think he's maybe possibly bowing to a little bit of investor pressure here. Investors are trying to sue Tesla to say that they have to advertise. I think it's lunacy that these kinds of court cases are even illegal, that you can sue someone because you don't agree with their business decisions. I mean, just sell the stock, for goodness sake. Anyhow, that's what's happening. And so Tesla are deciding to advertise. Are they doing it for that reason? Probably not. But that does seem to be strangely coincidental. Now, this underscores Musk's efforts to shore up investor confidence at the same time, though, in Tesla's prospects at a time when rising competition and a slow economy has forced Tesla to reduce prices. I mean, it's not really a fair comment to make. I mean, for example, if Toyota came out and said, "You know what, last year we sold 10 million cars, next year we want to sell 15 million, and we're going to keep the prices relatively high." That would be tough, right? It would be tough for any company to do that. So Tesla have done the same thing, sort of equivalent to that in a way. They've increased their car production significantly. And as you increase production, well, as a result, you need to bring down the price because all the kind of early adopters have already bought in. Now, this underscores Tesla's efforts to do one big thing. Clearly, Tesla want to become the biggest automaker in the world, not just the biggest, but by far the biggest. I mean, Toyota is currently the biggest, 10 million sales per year, right? Tesla want to be selling 20 million per year. Is that possible? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it is. I think we reached peak car in 2017. I don't think we're ever going to see the kind of production numbers we saw in 2017, 2018. I think we're on a continual decline in terms of global production for cars. But who knows? It is certainly possible. with a Model 2, when a cheap, affordable Model 2, if it's really good, you never know, they could sell a lot of them. Since Musk acquired Twitter in October, advertisers have fled the social media platform, according to the media. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if the facts support that, but apparently they have. And they've worried that their ads could appear next to inappropriate content after the company lost nearly 80% of its staff. There was an interview, though, recently with a BBC so-called journalist saying that he had seen more hate speech on Twitter. Elon Musk said, "Can you give me some examples?" And this muppet of a journalist who was just, honestly, I don't know why he was even there, because he just came in completely unprepared for the interview. He said he couldn't come up with anything, and he was unwilling to just accept that maybe there wasn't more hate speech. Now, I don't know if there is or there isn't, but I want to know, is that a fact? And I haven't seen any evidence to say that it is. So advertisers leaving Twitter, maybe that was more of a short-term thing as a response to the PR having a billionaire take over and slash the staff. Possibly. Let me know what your thoughts are on that one. Musk has for years resisted the idea of advertising with Tesla, though. He's mentioned this on numerous occasions. But he made a really good point on Tuesday. He said many people don't know about the affordability of Tesla's cars and their amazing features and functionality, which is absolutely true. For example, you can get a Tesla on lease at about the same price as a Toyota Corolla. Very few people know that. Very few people know in Australia, for example, you can get a $10,000 discount on a Tesla Model Y if you lease it. $10,000 in fringe benefits tax. I mean, that's a massive figure. That doesn't even include other possible incentives depending on where you are based. Same thing in the United States. The base model Tesla Model Y now is, after incentives, cheaper than an equivalently spec'd RAV4. It's cheaper to buy the Model Y. A lot of people don't know this. The media should be advertising, but the reality is, who pays the media's salary? It's Toyota. Well, now, maybe some of that salary is going to come from Tesla. This could influence Tesla sales positively. I'm not sure. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.